Hey, snuck up on me there. How you? And welcome to the Daily Pigeon Lives. How's it? Whoa, man, hold on. I just accidentally went to full screen. Scary to see myself that big on my own monitor. Whew, hold on. I can't take that kind of pressure early in the morning. Hey, Shakalaka, how you? Thanks, How's it? Yeah, and welcome everybody to the Daily Pigeon Live. Yeah, we have about, I don't know, what is it? Maybe 2 minutes to the top of the hour from when we are soft opening of the show. I like to say that because you never know how the beginning is going to go. Yes, for those of you who frequent this program, know what I'm talking about. Okay. Hey, Howley Boy in the house. Hey, Shakalaka. Hey, how's it, Miles? Aloha kakayaka to Howley Boy. How's it? Goof morning, Andy and Gengi. Twitch sweatshirt Friday. Yeah, you know why, bro? It's 67 degrees right now in Mililani. I know. I had the regular, and I was like actually kind of cold, so I went and rocked the Twitch shirt here. Haven't quite committed to putting the hoodie up yet, because, I don't know if that'll even, no, it won't even fit over the earphones. But anyway, that's what's up with the sweatshirt. I know. 67. I know a lot of you guys are going, what are you kidding? That's that guy put on shorts. But you know what? Here in Hawaii, 67. Whew, the blood kind of thin, eh? That's right. Nancy Nakamura, our party starter. How are you? Good morning, Andy and Gengi. That's from Nancy right there. Vicky Asato in the hale. Happy Aloha Friday, gang. Don't have to go to conference today, so I can join here finally. Oh, mahalo, Vicky, for making the commitment. Yeah, I know it's Aloha Friday, and normally I would be wearing Aloha shirt, but right now, kind of cold, and all my Aloha shirts kind of thin. So, no mind me, rocking the Twitch logo here early in the morning. Whew. Okay, let's see how we got. Oh, there we go. 6 o'clock straight up. All right, let's try the soft opening of the show, you guys. Welcome to the Daily Pigeon Live.
Time to get on down with the easy feeling we got going round. No matter what's going on, we'll get you in the mood. Take a deep breath, clear your mind, and soon you feeling good. Jang gang is the way we keep it real. Put aside our differences. Aloha is what we feel. If all the people of the world could join us, then they'll see. Maybe they can finally find peace and harmony.
Good morning, everybody. How's it? Let's see who snuck in while we were playing the soft opening of the show. And, it's always more effective when you say soft that way. Soft opening of the show. Hey, Dan Lozano. How you, brother? What is this, lunch break action or... you actually, and I hope you're working. That's serious. In fact, here's Puppy Cheney saying, hey, Lozano, good morning. Hope all is well. And that's right, brother Bruce. What's up, Andy? And the Hamajang gang. Nani aloha and the cutest avatar ever. Good morning to you too. She's saying, how's it to Howley Boy? Hey, Photo Luke, nice and early, you bugger. What? Was editing and never go sleep yet. I know the groove. Hey, I love your happy dance. Oh, yes, thank you. And it definitely was a happy dance. Maybe I'll tell that story today, but because people are wondering, what are you doing in the desert? You know, well, it's two things. It was the happy dance, and I was dancing for my tribe. I don't know if you saw that. Was it called Round the Bend? Yeah, I know, with Christopher Walken. Oh, great movie. Love that movie. Yeah. Anyway, let's see. Hey, Brian, how are you? Beef stew, looking good here. Hey, I am curious if the gangi is big on Thanksgiving. Well, I hadn't thought about that. And most people are into Thanksgiving. This year, of course, will be a challenge. But in at least in my family. So hey, guys, shakalaka no, what Thanksgiving, is that a big one on your guys' list? You know, do y'all do plenty family members normally come over? Hopefully, this year we'll be all doing it differently. Why? Hey, how's it, Rick Irakawa? What is this? Oh man, creative there with the emojis and the words. Don't need. Can I read that? I know. My brain keep tripping over the emojis. Oh look, saying hi to plenty people. Cruising Corgi, how are you? I start work right now. Oh, okay. Aloha Friday. Hey, good. Again, we are glad for anyone who is working. What's this here? Huh? Miles. Did a song about being thankfuls with kindergarteners. They told me things they were thankful for: their parents, friends, pets, the earth, food. Only one said TV. Oh man, that's light at the end of the tunnel right there, huh? Isn't that cool that earth ranked higher in your kindergartner poll than TV? I know. Lurking at work. Okay, Joester, thanks for being here. Hey, there's Rick. For those of you who may be lurking, just joining us, this is what we call the romper room part, where we make the kind. I see Shakalaka, and I see Brian, and there's Vicky, and Aloha Nancy, and Papi Cheney, and there's Kevin Frazier. How's it, Kevin? And there's brother Bruce, Ihilani in the house. Hi, Ihilani. And there's Dan Lozano and Pokolekti, Photo Luke with his GoPro, and there's Gil. How's it, Gil? You catch, remember that show? Yeah, of course she had well, I think I get one. Wait, hold on. I should have made that. Yeah, that kind. And I see Papi Cheney and Photo Luke, and there's Cindy Krause and Jodester. Oh, no, wait a minute. I should be clicking them too at the same time, huh? Oh, and there's Cindy Krause, and there's Jodester, and again, Dan Lozano. Hey, how you? Right there. I have to turn this sideways so I can still see the screen. Oh, but I tell you what. When the technology rears its head, cannot stop. You saw that. Yeah. Hey, I love Turkey Day. My birthday is the 22nd, so usually huge. This year, habut. I know. Oh, I know, man. I gotta tell you, we usually get one small gathering, but my mother-in-law not gonna be allowed out of her assisted living, so probably just two, unless my kupuna friend cannot see her own family. It's Thanksgiving, and then Keaolani says Thanksgiving, probably some Cornish game hens with tutu, sister, nephew, nothing elaborate. They're saying that, the spread now is happening almost more in houses, than in like restaurants and stuff. Who knows, I was thinking about it the other day, and seriously, in the last, gotta be 6 months, maybe more, since we started doing this show, so that's how I came up with 6 months. I have made contact with maybe 2 or 3 people, outside my immediate family. I stay in the house, and when they come, I got a mask, and we meet outside in the garage. You know, a friend of mine's building a motorcycle. He needed some parts, so we kind of do that. Yeah, and other than that, I gotta tell you, I am so paranoid, and I guess you should be, but for me especially, and you know me, I describe myself as the bullseye on the Rona dartboard because, asthma, old, pre-existing conditions, compromised immune system. I mean, the checklist, boom, boom. So, I know if I get it, I'm going down. I'm going to live stream 2 concerts on Thanksgiving and try to do the Facebook plus YouTube thing. Yeah, okay. Are you using Restream, Miles? Obviously, I do that a lot. So if you need some help, I'm not saying I'm an expert, but my oven broke. We'll not have turkey this year. Get some small pieces, microwave that bugger. I know. It's okay. You know what? I'm this year. I'm basically writing 2020 off. You know what I mean? 2020. Okay, boom. Let's just run a line through that. I can't wait till it's over, and fingers crossed. 2021 will be a much better year. Hey, Ricky Wamoto, what? Saying how's it to plenty people? No, I'm serious. Look, there's the Dan and Green Man and all these kind. And meanwhile, Gary Brown snuck in. How you, brother? Saying how's it to Nancy? How you? Oh, you're not old, uncle. You just well seasoned. You know what? And it's funny. For America, I'm old. And by the way, I don't say it, I'm not complaining. I'm proud. You know how many of my friends never make it too old? No, I'm serious. Those 50 years. The 50s. Yeah, plenty of my friends, even 40s, bit the dust. Well, for a number of different reasons. I think a lot of them were having fun on the way out, but still, Steve Yosh, morning Andy and the gang, how you? My friend is having people drive by to pick up plates of food for those of us who live alone for Thanksgiving. Oh, how nice is that? Oh, gonna smoke the turkey. Okay, but I would use a water pipe so you don't burn your throat. Anyway, couldn't help it. I know sometimes the comic jump in there and I cannot help what I say. Okay, let's see what time we go. We got 10 more minutes of how's it? 5 more minutes. Oh, hey, how's it, Holly boy? Thanks for hosting the stream. Let's see what else we get. Giving thanks to RB and Popeyes. They get turkey for us single people and those without away from or those without or away from Ohana and friends. Oh, that's nice. Yeah. Well, Shakalaka, you started a nice conversation here about what will you be doing. Ooh, good one, Andy. Oh, mahalo, Miles. Yeah, my family, my wife and I were just talking about it. We're gonna do the immediate, my son and daughter, my daughter's husband, and they're coming over, and we're trying to see if we can get my mother-in-law over. And we did this before. We had another, and we even social distance in the house, right? So we do that, and when my son-in-law comes over, and he works outside the house, and he generally wears a mask. So, I know. What? Okay, having. Oh, I wonder what she's having. Okay. Oh, Wild Willie, are you in the K crew today? Might be, yeah. I think I said how's it to Ihilani, but she is saying how's it to Shakalaka. Yeah, I know. And there's Rick S. When Pookie said inside the Daily Pidgin Live. Are you Rick? There you go. I know. And speaking of Ricks, here's Rick Irikawa. Hello, how's it? Saying how's it to everybody? Okay, look at this. Yeah, Shakalaka is saying hiya to all the people who I think kind of answered her inquiry about what are you doing for Thanksgiving this year. And it's going to be very different. And you know what? There are people out there that are wishing, who would trade a lullabag Thanksgiving for people being sick any day of the week. I miss when I was still in the military, used to host for all the single troops living in the dorms, sometimes up to 50 people. Yeah, that's how, the military becomes the ad hoc family for many people. When I used to hear my dad talk about being in the army, and he re-upped a few times. He talked about it more lovingly than he did his own family, the different people. You know, I'm named after his army buddy in the that he had in the army. Yeah, in my middle name, Jackson. Andrew, I was named after my uncle, his brother, and then Jackson was his army buddy. This Popolo guy from the South, he used to always talk about him. He used to call him Popolo Jackson. I go, Dad, you don't have to add that part. He can just go, why? It's Popolo Jackson. Funny, that generation, But anyway, I remember my mom saying, he'll be Andrew Jackson. That was a president of the United States. My dad goes, I don't care. That's my brother and that's my friend. But my mom, who studied history, said, Andrew Jackson was kind of a jerk, come on, nobody gonna think about that. Yeah, guess what? Wrong about that and many other things. But hey, you know what? That's all right. Hey, quarter after the hour, gang. That's right, not our gang. I'm talking about our gang. Whew, I had a flashback to my black and white TV days right there. You saw that? Whew, but guess what? It's 2020, and we're watching the Daily Pidgin Live. Welcome.
Island sounds, island wide, heavy on Hawaiian style. Gather round, come hear the sound, coming at you from all around. Heavy on Hawaiian style. Heavy, I'm heavy on Hawaiian style. I'm heavy on Hawaiian style.
How's it, everybody, and welcome to the Daily Pidgin Live. My name is Andy Bumatai. Oh, did the first graphic make it? Maybe not. That's okay. We move on, and you're watching, once again, try the Daily Pidgin Live. There we go. Yeah, and I always start the show with a little speech. Okay, you guys can go get coffee. I've heard this 10 million times, but the Daily Pidgin Live is a chat show that practices aloha. In other words, we are kind, respectful, and treat each other with compassion. That's right. In fact, we call everybody who chats on this show the Hamajang Gang. That's right. Now, Hamajang in Hawaiian Pidgin English means mixed up, any kind, because we have people from all walks of life, some of which have strong opinions on certain subjects. Well, we ask that any strong opinion that might spark a flame war and get people typing in all caps, all mad at each other, please leave those opinions at the door when you take off your rubber slipper for come inside the Daily Pidgin Live. Because here is where we come for get away from all that just for a little while. In fact, here we concentrate on what brings us together, what we have in common, not what separates us, okay? In fact, we make a conscious effort to avoid the three calls. You know what I'm talking about. Medical, political, yes, and cynical. That's right, gang. Okay? So if you can, and when you power watch the show and you leave, you are more than welcome to take your strong opinion, and more power to you for expressing them with strength. Okay? But when you leave and you take your opinion, when you put on your rubber slipper, never mind, cockroach one pair more nice, and leave your bottle bust up dog chewed rubber slipper for somebody else. Okay? Thanks, And you notice we speak small kind Pidgin English. Yeah, just to remind those who have been to Hawaii or maybe grew up here of their Hanabara days. Thanks, and thank you to Cindy Krause, who cheering 25 bits right there off the top. Thanks, Whew, okay, let's get back to the chat. I gotta catch up. This is gonna be a little bit rough, but here we go. Okay, my granddaughter, and I are going to use my son and family in Oregon. We had to cancel now that my friend was exposed. Looking like we just gonna cook turkey and sing to ourselves. Oh, hey, mahalo, Howley Boy, for cheering 100 bits. Ooh, getting nuts, Howley Boy. Thank you, Brendan. Appreciate it. Couldn't agree more, Andy. Yeah, just me and my wife. We usually have 30 plus. Yeah, we have a huge family here, my wife's side, and we usually all get together. Can you look down the whole table? But guess what? Not this time. Hey, let's all, sacrifice one Thanksgiving, maybe even some Christmas activities, and get this thing under control so 2021 is a much better year. Wow, Howley Boy, that's awesome. Yeah, mahalo, what he said. Hey, talk about respecting one's personal space. We are mandated to do it now. You know what? The sad thing, Sandra, is you probably did it on your own. Most of us probably did it, but there are those people, right? It's like there are certain laws you go, why do we need that law? I mean, if people were cool, people were honest, we talked about this before. Imagine the industries that would collapse if everyone was honest. Think about that. You wouldn't need car keys. You wouldn't need to lock your house. You wouldn't need, user ID and password on everything you did, because people would be cool, right? There's these hackers, you just won $10 million from a Nigerian prince. Ooh, we don't know your name, but we want to give you 10 million. Oh, wow, cool. Hey, how do these people sleep at night? But anyway, most people are cool, but you got to do certain laws, mandates, whatever to catch that 2% that mess it up for everybody. I know. My father really disliked the Army. He wouldn't even let my brother be in the ROTC. The Army, any uniformed service is not for everyone. And there are people who don't like being in motorcycle clubs. They only like to ride around by themselves. People are different. But if you go in with the right expectations, okay, and for many people, the Army is an opportunity. Any of the uniformed services, right, can be a real opportunity if you go into it, again, with your expectations managed properly, right? I know, Holly Boy. Hey, when my stepfather was the CO, he required all the officers to have barbecue for the enlisted, non-commissioned, and their families. The officers did everything, and the Marines just had a nice day. And no address each other by rank was allowed. Ah, see what I'm saying right there? Mean. But since the show, I am on Hawaiian style. I love learning so much about Hawaii and the culture and the music. Thank to all of you for sharing that with me. Whew, heavy, holy wahine. There you go, shakalaka. Well, you're a big part of the show. I think you've indelibly etched your stamp on the show, and it's better for it. Okay. All right, good morning, everybody. Bluetooth keyboard issues today, so if I off and on, ask why. You'll get it. It'll settle in there, No stress. And, it's funny to see you say goof morning because you created it and then you use it the least. But everybody else, goof morning. Oh, was that the sweet lady of Waiholi selling her fruitcake by the highway? No, she don't sell fruitcake. No, yeah, she was right there. And then two stands down was Princess Pupuli, if you like papaya. Oh, boy. Holly Boy, it's men and women like you that make our military such a great place. It can be. And again, it is not for everyone. There are people there, Anyone who watched an Officer and a Gentleman, right? With Richard Gere. Remember that when he told his father that he joined the Navy? His father's speech was priceless in that. But again, you know what? I'll tell you something, and this is a personal opinion of mine, and that is when you see what the military does with America's young people, right? I mean, there was this commercial where this guy, his son comes back from the military and he looks his dad in the eye, shakes his hand, gives him a firm grip and looks him straight. And he says, wow, where did that come from? That's a man shaking my hand here. A boy went into the military, right? And you look at fast food places, right? They can't get these guys to, yeah, what do you want? At the counters. A lot of them can't do what, for young people, what the military does for them. I say for them because I think they come out better. Again, not everybody, but the vast majority. To me, again, personal opinion. And speaking of personal opinions, okay, people saying, how's it? The Maui Food Bank needs some aloha. Go YouTube, HawaiianRealEstate.org. and search for that video and say hi to Eric. Okay, you guys, if you're on Maui, right? Kenny, Roberts, you listening? You could help a lot there because you got a stage, right? Okay, that's, let me do that one more time for Rick. That's HawaiianRealEstate.org. Okay? And do what you can if you can over there. The food bank, imagine this year. True story about the military, Uncle. Not for everyone, but changed my life for positive for sure. That's true, right there. Ooh, Andy, why no Tori Richards today? Because it was 67 degrees this morning, colder when I got up. I was shivering, and I went, so I threw on the sweatshirt, And again, this is enough because it's only 67, but still. It'll heat up here a little probably during the show, and then maybe I'll regret the sweatshirt. But I had the Aloha shirt on, but I was actually shivering. Whew. Andy Bumatai. It is a goof morning for me. Well, there you go. Andy, I found on my iPhone a cool sounding ringtone. The motorcycle revving up. Love it. There you go. Yeah, get your motor running, head out on the highway. My dad invited his Chinese Parvin Fellows over for Thanksgiving. They loved it. I don't know what a Chinese Parvin Fellow is, but, Thanksgiving is giving thanks. I'm doing well. Not working this weekend. Oh, does that include today, Dan? Oh, good. Well, you got a day off. Wow, that's good because I know you work plenty, bro. And again, happy for that. Okay. But anyway, I'm trying to get to the bottom of the chat here so we can start the first poll. Hey, look at me keeping my flame war opinions to myself. Yeah. It's hard to do. And again, I always mention this. Hamajang Gang, you are the best. I told you I got an email from someone who will go unnamed who was banned on YouTube because they were expressing their opinions and got a little overboard. And YouTube, boom, banned them. Yeah, I went, whoa, man, you got to dial it back a little. Wild Willie, I use it so I know the husband calling. I don't know what that means. Whew. Nalulolo says, I'm sweating to death here this morning. Maybe I'm having hot flashes. Shakalaka! If Kala cash, I think all food banks would like that help. There we go. I think so. Peeler poll? No, we don't talk about peelers. I know. I did this whole bit one time. You'll like this, Brian, where I said I was. Anyway, let's start the poll and then I can talk about that story. Okay. The first poll is: have you ever ridden in a limo? Okay. Have you ever ridden? Oops. Sorry, let's take that off. Boop. And start the poll. Okay, it is at the top of the chat, right there. Have you ever ridden in a limo? Okay. And Brian, the story I was telling you, we joke about peelers, right? I did this bit, never worked in my act. I said, I was weeding my lawn, right? And basically, it was, I was taking those fat, broad leaves out, from my grass, right? And I was thinking, this is so prejudicial. I wonder if the skinny leafers are going, good, take the fat leafers out of here. They're only ruining the neighborhood. And I could never get it to work. What's this? Huh. I'm looking at my screen over there, and I like to put this up here. It looks like a drive-in movie. Oh, and by the way, Brian, another. You asked yesterday about the cameras. Yeah, they're still working. I still have this camera here. Oh, look, David Souza is now hosting the stream. Mahalo, David. Yeah, this is that cam over there, and then this one over here. You see right there? That's that camera, and it still works. There we go. You see. Yeah, this is the the SpaceX shot, but still and I stay here like that. Yeah. Okay. Oh man, cheaper than a taxi if get 4 or more people. Oh, don't know what that means, but peelers. Oh, this is funny. PPT. Peelers are people too. Oh, you guys, man, sometimes. Grass haters. Hey. Oh, man, I know. No, but you know what? My lawn looks better for it, I guess. It's that old adage, right? Where a man starts out wanting to conquer the world and ends up just wanting to conquer his lawn. Oh. Hey, Andy. Wait, hold on here. Andy, what size is your main monitor? Oh, this one? Yeah, this is 49 inches. It looks like 2 monitors because like if you take this one here, you see how that I can slide it over, right? Yeah, but it's 49 inches. wide. So it's the size essentially. Big squirrel nuts. If you took two 27-inch monitors and put them together, that's what size this is, right? But it's an editing thing. I like to have a lot of stuff on when I'm editing. When I was doing shows a lot, so that's why I have this. I'm still doing shows, but I'm talking about produced stuff. Okay. Yeah. Ooh, love the mini cams. Yeah, I know because yeah, you're a techno nerd like me. I drove one in and out of the shop, but never rode in one. My boss smashed it into a wall because forgot to turn wide. Oh man, he was embarrassed after that. Yeah, limousine, they're hard to drive, bro. And sometimes they crack. If they don't build them right. And they hit a bump or something. And a lot of times, and this happens in San Francisco a lot, is they go over a steep hill and they bottom out because they're so long. We're talking about limousines. Eee. You may not live as peelers among us. Yes, you can. You can. We're not saying we're not against peelers, but we kind of are. I'm telling you, there are people who like oranges out there going, wait, hold on. I think we're taking this a little too far. Andy Bumatai. Wow. What I can't remember what the wow was about. But anyway, so let's see. 84%, yes, they have ridden in a limo. 16%, no. Well, nobody rode limo in their prom. Not since prom. That's a big one here in Hawaii. First thing you do, you get as many people as you can, pool your money, and rent a limo for the evening. I know. And the limo companies, they got it down. Sometimes they pick you up, drop you off, and then go pick somebody else up. Those cars aren't cheap, and the drivers do what they can. Oh, cool. Thanks, Oh, you got them. No problem. Oh, good morning, Nani Aloha. That's from Love Pat right there. Cannot remember if I said how's it to you. I was too type A for my lawn and obsessed over it. Now I have artificial turf. Love it. Yeah. A lot of people do that. My husband look at me and see the Temptations on Valentine's Day in a... Wait a minute. Husband took me to see the Temptations on Valentine's Day in a limo. Person at the door tried to search me. I looked at him and said, ask first. Don't just put your hands on me. The guy looked at my husband. My husband said, well, you better ask. That's how, can you imagine somebody who would just think they could just start searching you and may I search you? And not only that, nowadays it has to be a woman, I know. I only rode in other people's limos when photographing their weddings. Oh yeah. Limo during a wedding. That's a must-have, now. Yeah. Good morning, Sandra. Now there we go. Oh, Solent Green is people too. Oh, there's an esoteric reference. I gotta tell you, Solent Green is people too. Love that movie. Oh man, someone I can't remember who it was. I was doing a holo holo one time, and someone said, "Wow, this is like the ending of Solent Green." I rode prom in a '74 Pinto. Oh, was it a long one? Wasn't that your car? Didn't you mention that was your car? Oh, buenos dias, esomante. Limos is standard in my business. Well, yeah, that's because you're a high roller, huh? Huh? Roulette, they send one for you. I rode in a Rolls Royce limo. Wow, that must have been nice. I know. You know what my favorite limo is? The Mercedes 600. I've never been in one. Have you seen those? Mercedes made a limousine. There was the 600 and I think a 600 something, which was the slightly longer one even. But man, those are really cool, you know. But owning one is like, what? You know, yeah, I know. Got to have a second job to support it, but they're beautiful. Let's see. Okay, Papi Cheney, if you need a mowing fix, you can come by my house. Yeah, I don't think there are too many people who have a mowing fix, who need a mowing fix. 74 Pinto was boyfriend's car. My dad was too scared to get in a car with me for drive. I was very clumsy. Really? Oh, that's interesting. I taught my daughter how to drive. Well, my wife and I, but my daughter and I had way more fun. Let's go on the freeway. No, come on, you can. Okay. Ooh, that was good fun. Don't tell your mom. Yes, but always available to help, though. Okay, my moving days are over. My mowing days are over. Yeah. I went to my prom in my black 73 Corolla Carina. I don't even know what that is. Corolla Carina. Wow, look at this. Only yes, no. Not one almost, not one no, not interested, and not one not since prom. My family and I took limousine to and from San Francisco from San Jose. Stay small kind Hamajang. Oh. Well, if you have a lot of people and, you know, and that you don't mind being stuck in a car with, can be good fun. Yeah, I've been in a ton of limos. When I was in high school, we were lucky to get my family car for prom night. Yeah. You know, it's interesting. I think Hawaii is a little different. And someone once mentioned that, you know, wow, people here, the young people especially, a lot of them have nice cars, you know, and people have nice cars and trucks in general, you know. And the theory behind that, okay, 84% of the people have ridden in a limo, and 16% no. And the other ones, nothing. I know. Oh, my mom said, watch what you do. No, we watched you do every stupid thing you ever did. This is why I often help young people who don't have a parent willing to help them, mostly international students. Oh, isn't that funny, the effects you can have on that? Anyway, to finish my idea, the theory why a lot of people, young people and young adults in Hawaii have such nice cars is that is where they put their pride of ownership, because real estate, houses, apartments, whatever, are so expensive here that they rent and put their pride of ownership into their car, which they're usually making payments on anyway. So now, even though that's not the best economic decision, right? So when it comes to prom, right? Young people, hey, come on, we need $600. Everybody, chip in, and then they get the limo. Because they have good fun too, right? Make taran when they roll up. Yes, we used to take limo every Christmas to go see the Rockettes at Radio City, and then dinner at the carriage ride. Dinner and carriage ride to see Tree at Rockefeller Plaza. Oh, that sounds like a fun evening. I wanted to use my dad's Cadillac for prom, and he said, no. Habut! Oh, and the avatars never come out too. I know that's Habut, baby, you're trying to make right there. I went to a private elementary school, and rich kids for limos for their 10th birthdays. What? I know. I spoke to someone who went to Punahou, and they said that there were kids there that encouraged their parents. It's a kind of high maka private school, if you don't know. Plenty of rich people. Not everybody. I mean, Obama went there on a scholarship because his grandparents. He lived in a small apartment. Anyway, and there were kids that would encourage their parents to upgrade their Mercedes because they were, when they dropped them off, they didn't want to be in an old Mercedes. Oh, heard that story. No quote me. I might be wrong. Okay. Oh man, my boss at the shop once had me drive his Italian-made Cadillac Avante. Great car, convertible no less, probably worth $100K, to driving downtown to pick up parts. I was so nervous that someone would jump into it with me. Crazy boss. The Avante, which unfortunately is going down in price, is one of the most underrated cars on the planet. No, it had all the technology, was way ahead of its time, especially the convertibles, and never catch on. I know. The 85 to 87 Lincoln Mark 8s were in that same category. They were neither here nor there. My husband was one of the Punahou Scholarship kids, son of an Army officer. Yeah, a lot of people don't know, I remember, everybody knew Obama, as a pot smoker in high school when he was Barry, somebody, and I never forget someone asking Obama, so I understand you smoked marijuana in high school, and this is after Bill Clinton said, I smoked, but I didn't inhale. Remember that wussy answer? And he said, and they asked Obama, did you inhale the marijuana? Real pointed. And he said, it's kind of the point. I went, oh, brah. Oh, man, that was too funny. I don't know if you saw Obama, and I'm not going to get into political stuff, but he said something on Jimmy Kimmel that was so funny. Jimmy Kimmel said, when you won re-election and people were cheering outside of the White House, did you and Michelle make love that night to the cheering crowds? And you know what he said? He goes, what are you kidding? She goes to sleep at like 9 a.m., right? And Jimmy Kimmel said, okay, we'll use that. That'll be your excuse. And Obama said, it's not an excuse. It's a lament. Can you imagine having the guts to ask a former president if he and his wife were making love? I'm like, what? I know some of these guys. Anyway, that's guts, Dad. So I tell you what, I just like the taste. Yeah, there we go. Oh, Andy, you need to explain the peelers to Wild Willie Small Kind. Okay, it's a joke. Wild Willie, what happened was, I think it was Brian and I. We were talking. I said, we don't. You can't mention anybody, even though I just did. I apologize for that. But I said, you can mention anybody, and someone who is against them will come up with something, right? So I said, like, if you like apples, and someone says, oh, I like oranges. It used to be, right, back in the day where you'd say, oh, you like oranges? Enjoy your fruit. I prefer apples. But nowadays, if you like apples and someone likes oranges, they attack you, The kind, what? You like oranges? Yeah, I knew it. I knew you're a peeler. Peelers, you're ruining America. Peeler. They come up with a name that's vilifying and all this. That's where peelers came from. It was a silly thing. And another one of my many bad analogies. Okay, anyway, I was accepted for Punahou and McKinley same time. Dad gave me a choice, Punahou or McKinley, and a new trumpet. No brainer. Got the trumpet. Oh, that's interesting. Wow. Well, he was probably very happy that, my son went to Mid-Pacific Institute, right? And my daughter was accepted into Kamehameha, right? And it was like winning the lottery because, man, private school is so expensive. Everybody used to say, "Hey, Andy, what happened to that Porsche? You used to drive Porsche and Mercedes. Now what? Truck?" I go, "Hey, my kids go private school." Okay. You got to make your decisions. Oh, hey, Danny Saddle in the house. How's it, Gengi? Aloha Friday. How are you? Hell, my hold. I know, it's crazy. I remember, anyway, let's get off the peelers. Oh, okay, now I remember the peeler story. Thank you. Yeah, peelers. I know. That's how it is nowadays. Anyway, let's see what we're doing here. Let's play something fun. What do you say? How about no. What was it? I had it all queued up here, and now I can't remember because I'm talking about peelers. Oh my goodness. What was it? Something kind of up tempo. I don't know what it was. Okay. Anyway, let's go through Kahala. We haven't done that in a while. Okay, here we go.
Every day with you is magic. Every kiss is better than the last. It's a home I've never known, a place I know will last. For a lifetime of I love yous, two hearts, one beat. You whisper to me, be mine. For a lifetime, it's the little things that make our hearts meet. It's like I can hardly breathe when you say my name. I know we've waited and we've prayed, and here we are for a lifetime. For a lifetime.
Every day, I swear I need you. With each glance, I love you more and more. Our walls came crumbling down. Now hand in hand we soar. For a lifetime of I love yous, two hearts, one beat. You whisper to me, be mine. For a lifetime, it's the little things that make our hearts meet. It's like I can hardly breathe when you say my name. I know we've waited and we've prayed, and here we are for a lifetime. Forever and ever for a lifetime. My soul found you and fell in love. Now I can't get you out of my mind. Your tears, your touch, your lips, your love, your laugh, your songs, your stories. Your heart, your arms, your lips, your laugh, your love, your songs, your stories. Our tears, our prayers, our laugh, our love, our smiles, our songs, our stories. They're ours for a lifetime. I'll love you, two hearts, one beat. You whisper to me, be mine for a lifetime. It's the little things that make our hearts meet. It's like I can hardly breathe when you say my name. I know we've waited and we've prayed. Oh, darling, say my name. I know we've waited and we've prayed. And here we are for a lifetime.
Kevin, this is upbeat. I slid the wrong one over, Kevin. I am so sorry. I grabbed it. I meant to grab this other one, and then when I went, and I didn't want to interrupt it. But yeah, sorry about that. We'll play one right after this. Let me do this. We got to give let Cisco update on the funny kind smell he had right there. Look at that. Aloha, Andy and the gang. I had PG&E Gas Company come out to check out the gas leak in the house, right? Because 2 days had smell. They found a leak in the hot water heater, but nothing major. They said the main smell was a skunk. Ah! I know. I went, and here we go. I went to Punahou 1st through 6th. When you attend Punahou, you are alumni for life. I think most high schools are like that in Hawaii, you know. I mean, I never even graduate from Waianae, you know, and they still call me, hey, brother, no, you from Waianae, bro. In fact, I spoke at one of the graduations one year. Hey, heavy on the aloha shorts today for me. I know it's starting to get hot here. I'm wearing a sweatshirt today, Cisco. It was 67 degrees when I checked, and I know it was colder this morning when I got up. I get up early, you know. I know. Anyway, so sorry about the I hope I didn't put anybody back to sleep. There's a small chink in the shot glass, drops on the floor and rolls away. Oh, what's going on with that? Oh, Andy, I enjoyed listening to the Kahalu'u vid song. Oh, that talk about laid back. I played it for my kids that I monitored during the midnight hours. Well, that's the time to listen to that one. Talk about laid back, yeah. I know, sorry about hey, hi Sandra. Oh, hey, Papi Cheney. And mahalo to whoever it was that gift subbed someone else. Oh man, always warms my heart to see the Helmajang gang taking care of each other. Yeah, thank you. I hope you are having a good day, Sandra R. There we go. Hey, relaxing song. I like it. Yeah, a lot of the people do. But what I did was I introduced it. Let's play something up tempo, and slid the wrong one over. I know. I mean, to give you an idea, see, I think what. Oh yeah, see this one here? You see all all of this stuff over here? These are all the different ones, and I have them kind of categorized, and sometimes I grab the wrong one, you know. There's like 50 of them now, so, and we're making more, you know. And again, that was the idea. Remember I mentioned this some time ago. Hey, Dan Lozano, mahalo for 100 bits. Thanks, hey, you bugger. There we go, supporting the Daily Pigeon Live. Yeah, I remember I mentioned before what we're heading into is like a whole bunch of songs that we can do on a rotation, like a radio station, and then that's my idea, but you know how things go here. Oh, shall we leave Mililani again? Oh, you like that one? Yeah. No, I was gonna do that Manoa one. That one's kind of up tempo. I guess we could do the Mililani one. Let me go find that. I have to. There's so many I have to search now because I try to look at all the little. Okay, let's do one for Kevin since I went yank him. Hey, Vicky Sato, mahalo for the 100 bits. Oh. Okay. There's Steven. Thanks, 8 bits. Appreciate it, you bugger. Thanks, Watch out, you're gonna start one, what they call that, hype train thing. We don't like to do that. You remember what happened last time? Okay, this is for Kevin. There we go, Howley Boy, 100 bits. Thanks, you buggers. Okay, I'll go play this. So we gotta wake up Kevin. Okay, we're gonna leave Mililani. Here we go.
Words that I've said squirts the flash. The voice that I raise rattles the bones. As I slam the door, white doves flew away, thinking what's left behind is not for me anymore. Rushing through some dark streets, heading for the highway, while I try to straighten up things with myself. Vows have been taken back then, said I'll stand with you through better and worse. Many eyes, many ears witness what I say. That's what I say. I must have been mad.
There you go. That's all right there, you guys. And hey, Papi Cheney, hey, people were asking about your wife. You say she's okay. What was her name? Tracy? Was that her name? I'm working from a warped memory here, so if that is correct, hey, please, I'm glad things are turning out okay. It was about 3 days ago, huh? I don't know. That's a long time in my world. Hey, I okay, just shopping. TP, not on the shelves. Oh, there we go. Rick just gift subbed Krabby K. Wow, man, generous, hey, you buggers. TP, not on some shelves. Oh, I know. Cleaning up cat vomit. Yeah, I know, Pokiliti. What a fun morning. They probably ate the fruitcake. Stop! Love that song. Yeah, I know. I like that one too. Yeah, and no, whoever asked, no, I have not left Mililani, and I don't live in Mililani, Mauka. I live in Mililani town. This is the, that's the new expensive houses up there, more expensive. I mean, Mililani has just gone, but up there. We looked up there when we were looking, right? But the houses were too close together. And I talk so much, I make such big noise. Plus, I'm deaf, so I talk loud. And I was afraid the neighbors would know everything about me in about a week. Yeah, so there we go. That's what happened with that. Yes, she's doing much better. Oh, I'm glad. Okay, let's see. Do we have another poll here? We must. I sometimes forget, Okay. Oh, no, there's got to be a better one than that. Well, let's go for it. Have you ever got your pant leg stuck in a bicycle chain? I don't know how I can come up with these things. But anyway, okay, have you ever got your pant leg stuck in a bicycle chain? Okay, and the choices are yes, too many times. No, I rolled up my pant. Yes, once, never again. Yes, mean crash followed. Okay. And by the way, this can go back as far as you like. I'm not talking about, last month, of course. I mean, I remember, first thing we used to do, take off the chain guard because we didn't like the way it looked. I was modifying everything on two wheels as soon as I could get a hold of them. Ooh. Oh. Noise. What? Noise is a factor when you have parrots, too. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, there we go. Yeah, it is. Oh, it was Tracy. Yeah, Tracy, stay feeling better. Oh, okay. Hey, how's that? Not bad, huh? Yeah, that's right. Tracy, good vibes to Tracy. That's from Big Squirrel Nuts. My cat's angry with me. She just peed on my bath mat again. They do that, yeah? You ever have them pee in your shoe? I know. My brother told me a cat gets mad at you, they pee on things. How do they know? I know. Oh, good to hear. Yeah, plenty of people all happy that Papi Cheney's wife, Tracy, is doing better. Oh, Uncle, that was the worst small kid time. I remember I had to stop the bike, then get back, then back up the pedals, forget the leg out. I remember. You remember that, huh? Bicycle chains. I blame those darn peelers. Hey, you got to be careful now, Green Man, because Brian said peelers up north there in Canada. That's a slang for exotic dancers, shall we put it? Yeah. They call them peelers up there. Happened on a motorcycle. Took my left pants leg almost all off. Wow. Oh, man, now that's scary. You remember, I had that kickstart only motorcycle that I sold to my friend, and it had a 3-inch belt drive, open belt drive on this side. And I never had a problem with it, right? I never got anything caught up in it or anything, right? Well, he went to kickstart it, and when he did, he went to put his leg, and his pant leg got caught in that open belt primary, ripped his thing. He had stitches on his leg, plus it ruined the belt. First time he tried to kickstart it. So I had an extra belt here. I took it over and said, okay, here, be more careful. I know. Oh, are you sure your cat is mad? Sometimes they got medical issues. I picked up a new rescue cat for the first time, and she peed on me. She's so upset. But that's how I knew to take her to the vet, because there was some pink in there. Okay. TMI, maybe? Or, well, I guess that is, hey, mahalo for a mililani video. Oh, okay. Oh, hold on, I forgot to turn off the... I don't know if you guys can hear the emails coming in. TMI. Woo-hoo, I know. Oh, more than just once. Andy, that's why they call those open drives meat grinders. Yeah. And again, I never had an issue. I guess I was just more cognizant of it. But, brother, I mean, I felt bad. I mean, he took 4 stitches in his shin where it, he had to yank it. Oh, man, it was awful. Oh, cats often have urinary issues. They don't like to drink plain water, so get trouble. Mine had to have bladder stone taken out. Well, what do you mean they don't like to drink plain water? What other kind of water is there? What, like, you got to give them, like, what? Avian or something, or the kind, I don't know. Oh man, maybe they are happy to see you. Dogs do that. They start peeing. They're so excited. Oh, hey, okay. Oh, just got my skirt caught riding down a hill. Went head over handlebars, broke front teeth. Oh, and of course, this was just after my aunt said, "Don't ride with that skirt." Oh, hey, how you Kenny? Okay. Yeah, well, that's all right. You just made it. We're talking. You're not missing a lot here, unless you enjoy, cat urinary tract problems. Cats like flowing water. Oh, I see what you mean. Not plain. Oh. So they have like little. That's what those are. You go to the pet store and they have like the cat. I mean, like a fountain that moves. Oh, that's good. Perrier for cats, Uncle. Yeah, I'm sure they don't like carbonated, but yeah, I get it. Rick, thank you for straightening that out. I'm going, what? Like you're saying, like standing water. Oh, cats, amazing. What? So cats in the wild only drink from rivers and stuff? They drink from the muddy puddles and whatever. Really? My cat drinks water. Yeah, but Miles, Rick was saying that they like the water moving so much as, and just sitting, like a dog, you put a bowl of water. I have a little one over there. Might have to refill it. I had cats all my life, and they just drank plain tap water. Okay, was it moving, or was it just sitting in a bowl? Oh, Wild Willie. Nope, not me. I can barely say Bluetooth. Oh, dog peeing is a sign of submission, not necessarily happiness. Oh, is that right? Well, okay, I didn't. Well, you know a lot, shakalaka. Well, you used to be a vet or something? I'm lucky then, because my cat drink plenty water. Oh, yeah. Did they go... You know what? I saw a slow motion of a dog drinking water, and you know when the tongue goes out, right? It curls backwards, and they suck the water in. You would think, like us, the tongue would come up like this. No, it goes backwards. They use the bottom of their tongue. I give my car ice water. Oh, that's not the best idea if it's hot, If you got a hot block and you put ice water in the now, I mean, there's that, the what they call that thing that, the temperature regulator deal. People don't realize that the what's it called? Anyway, a car needs to heat up to a certain temperature, and then when that happens, that gizmo, then when it heats up, it opens up and it lets the radiator water come through it, and sometimes that gizmo will get stuck, and if it's stuck open, right, you go to start the car and the water will flow through, and the car doesn't get to warm up properly. What's it called? Somebody there needs. Oh, cat, not car. Oh, well, never mind. Okay, so on the poll, 43% yes, too many times. No, I rolled up my pant. Remember how uncool that looked? I know, and now the rappers are doing it to indicate whatever. But yes, once, never again. Ooh, and then 4 people, 13% yes, mean crash followed. Unfortunately, Danny was one of those people. Never got pants stuck in chains, but most likely due to wearing shorts when riding. Oh, there you go. Well, us guys, we grew up, like when stingrays were popular. Right after that, bell bottoms. Oh no, bell bottoms, the bane of chains, the bane of bell bottoms' existence. Okay, that's the end of the poll right there. Yes, too many times, 43%. No, I rolled up my pant, 27%. Yes, once, never again. 5 smart people right there. Yes, mean crash followed. Okay, there we go. Cats just train their humans to cater to them. Yeah, I've heard that many times. Okay. Was waiting for Andy to read Wild Willie's. Oh yeah, I put ice water in my car for my cat. Instinct tells cat running water is safer than standing water. Oh, that's good. Every cat is different. Yeah, I'll know that one. He'll read it soon. Yeah, I know. There, I got it, you guys. Great way to crack the block. Oh, my God. I know on the mainland, they have those block heaters, so that when it gets super cold, I'm sure Brian and, you guys up there would know all about this. I bought an old Lincoln from someone, and they didn't have a block heater in there. No, they did, and they also had a remote start so that they could start the car in the driveway and let it heat up a little bit, and then they would go and get inside. I know, I thought that was so cool, of course, in Hawaii. Oh, hey, watch this, So what I would do is leave the windows down and leave it sit there, and then when people came over, I would start it remotely just to freak them out. Oh. Oh, yeah, thermostat, that's the word. Thank you, GB. We'll leave the first part of that comment to let sit on its own to be enjoyed by only those who lurk the comments. No, I'm not a cat expert. Never had one because I'm allergic. I know this stuff because my kids all have cats. Maybe to keep my visit short. Yeah, you never know, kids. Okay. Yeah. You get your cat. Yeah, yeah. You mean cats don't drink water out of the toilet like dogs do? Oh. I think dogs would like toilet water the best, right? I know. Oh. Don't crack the block. Just crack the like button. Yeah. Oh, this is Twitter's. Twitch. So no more like button, but that's okay. Okay. Oh man, too funny, you guys, cracking me up this morning. Okay, let's see what else we have here. What can we play? Here's another up tempo one. Let's bring it up a little bit. This is a little jaunt through Manoa Valley. This is up tempo, I think.
Oh man, the mountains call my number one. I'm just a life-size lottery ticket in the hand of the one. The stress out, freak out's gone since we packed up the car. Now I'm standing in a circle, all your sad faces crowding the yard. Hair blowing out the window, got my foot on the deck. Left my sister at a cheap gas station with no phone or no cash. With the miles rolling under my wheels, I'm not running from my troubles, I'm running from me. All this newness gonna mess up my mind. Yeah, I'm conscious of the future, but I'm pressing rewind. Why can't I live in my own time? Rip off the bandage, baby, we gotta get used to it. Honky-tonk bars and whiskey in this land of the music. Halfway home's the same east side of a state line. Inching closer to a mile-high city in a sky they say is alpine. Got no friends but a house the color of a tulip. And you're my culture and my crush, and you keep away any of my loneliness. But that era had to come to an end. Yeah, it's pressed inside our minds, but can't be present again. Oh, the canyons really make you smile, like the weight of being grown up just slid from your scale. But problems are solved by a hiking trail.
That's so funny, shakalaka. All men are peers. Oh, man, that's too funny. You guys crack me up today. Oh, man, I love that. Darn, right here when Green Man said darn peers. Oh, man, we're teeing off on the whole peeler thing, yeah? I know. Can you believe it? Oh, 420 somewheres. All right, Gary, enjoy. There we go. Okay, do we have time for one more? Oh, yeah, just a perfect time because these polls are 10 minutes long. All right. Okay. Here we go. Wait, this one or this one? Okay, here's one. Would you go into space given the chance? Ooh, okay, this ought to be good. Here we go. Would you go into space given the chance? The choices are yes, no. Yes, I dream of it. No, I fix broken things. And I often go to space. Shh. I think the delivery on that should be, I often go to space. Shh. I know. With all this SpaceX thing happening and stuff, and they got those cool new uniforms that don't look like the Michelin Man now. Oh, I know. I look at that. I went, wow, I don't know if I want to go into space, but I like that uniform. Mean. Oh, no. Okay, so the cat peed on the fruitcake and went in the car to look for the ice water. That sounds like the beginning of a joke. If a cat went in and peed on a fruitcake and then went into the car to look for ice water, what social media platform would he have been frequenting? I blame Lono for his comment about trees and peeing yesterday. Oh, I know. You know what, Shakalaka? People talk about guys peeing anywhere. Okay, and again, this goes back a million years ago. But when I was on tour, right, I was a comic in my 20s, and I was in New Orleans, right, and was hanging out with these young people, right? I guess I was, but they were a little younger than me, but and I was probably 25, 6, 7, somewhere in there, right? And they were younger than me, but one of the things with this group when we were hanging out, and it was a little cold outside, I'll never forget, one of the girls just we were like hanging outside a club, and she kind of stepped off into a little alleyway, squatted and just peed. And everybody kind of went, nobody really said anything. And I remember kind of watching, and I went, what? And then and it was funny because it was cold. So when she was peeing, this mist, from the heat was rising above her, and she was just kind of casually, and and I'm looking at her like this, and one of the guys went, "It's a Mardi Gras thing." He said to me, "It's a Mardi Gras," because I was so blown away. But in this group, the girls, anytime they wanted to pee, they would kind of like guys do, go off in a corner, look around, pop a squat, and I know. I was like, wow. I have that mental picture, like brain tattooed. Oh, small kid time was during the Apollo missions and drank a lot of Tang. There we go. Always have dreamed of space travel. Yeah. I would enjoy the weightlessness part. Wouldn't that be fun? Oh, I know. Oh, speaking of New Orleans, this Rona for real, because they went cancel Mardi Gras parades coming up. Brah, the last Mardi Gras, they did a statistic on what happened with the outbreaks. Boom! Did you hear about the Macy Days parade? The Macy Days parade is usually like a couple miles or whatever it is, and now it's going to be 1 block long. Wow. I know. I wonder if astronauts had fruitcake in space, just the dried fruit part. That's the other part, But, think about this. That mission to Mars? What if they landed, Kevin, got out of the capsule, and found a fruitcake from ancient civilizations? I know. My fiddle teacher would walk outside and pee in the gutters during a break if he was playing in the pub we were at, but he was Irish. I don't know. I forgot about Tang. Yeah, remember Tang? Oh, it was big when you and I were kids. Yeah, I remember Tang. Ooh. You went down under. No way. Find the bushes. Well, we're in the city, right? You're in Mardi Gras. I don't know if you ever hang on in New Orleans, that one street that the bars closed for like a half hour, and back then you could go in a bar, grab a drink, get a Go Cup, and walk out of the bar with the drink on the street, and go into another bar. I mean, believe me, we had good fun bar hopping back then, but you know, I think I saw more girls pee than guys pee, which is preferable, personally speaking for myself, but still. Oh, Sakalaka, zero G's are fun. I like to go from positive to negative like the vomit comet. Oh, yeah, I know. Fruitcake on Mars, the new album from Lono. Dun. We were there, and the last thing we expected was to see a fruitcake that wasn't injected. Oh, Bobby Cheney gets split second of that on a roller coaster, yeah. Or if you drive in San Francisco, you can still drink on the street in New Orleans, can you? Yeah, well, that's part of their heritage, I guess. But nowadays, ooh, oh my God, Andy was in Chevish Park. We were hanging out with some friends of some homeless friends, and I turned and I saw a huge stream coming out of a lady standing slightly bent, hit the statue in front of everyone. I had to avert my eyes. Oh, I know. Well, the homeless, well, forget it. That's on another planet, you know. I'm talking about, a bunch of very attractive young people. I'm like, avert your eyes. Oh. And I thought hippies peed a lot. Whew. Eyes open. I don't know. I guess they still do. I still drink Tang. I have 2 big cans of them. Best thing to survival use. I use some in the water bottle right now. Wow. What was Tang? It was like you scooped it out, right? If one fruitcake on Mars, then they're all on Mars. That's where they go to die, maybe. Maybe that's like the lost graveyard of the fruitcake. Mars, Oh no. Just had a terrible thought. What if we go to Mars and you go to the backside nobody can see, and it's all fruitcakes, lost socks from the dryer, and 10mm sockets? Oh, sorry. Okay, well, I'm sorry. I scared myself there. Whew. Oh, okay. Well, here, Mars is made of fruitcake. Oh. Oh. All this pee talk is not going well with my breakfast. Oh, well, have some Tang. Cisco got all excited. I have Tang. Oh. Dani Aloha. Sorry, but excuse me 1 minute, please. Very subtle. Okay. What happened? Oh. Anyway, let's check the poll. Would you go into space given the chance? 46% yes. 33% no thank you. 8% yes, I dream of it. 4% no thank you. I fix broken things. I know. Mechanics, boy, that's like you try to get a mechanic up in an airplane. When's the last time you changed the plugs in this thing? I often go into space. Shh. 8%. That's the thing about airplanes, though, and cars should have this. I guess to some extent, safety checks, yearly safety checks like we do in Hawaii are supposed to be kind of, but planes, they have they are mandated to be checked in every once in a while, right? But still, doo-doo happens, right? I know. Today's sponsor should be incontinence. Today's chat has been very urinary. Well, because we started with cats, and then that made me think of stray cats. I know. Shall we holo holo so everyone can go pee? Well, good idea. Well, we're not going to holo holo. We're going to play the final song because the chat just ended and 46% would go into space. 33%, no thank you. 8%, yes, I dream of it. 8% also, I often go into space. Shh. And 4%, that's only one person, no thank you, because I fix broken things. There we go. All right, gang. Yeah, we did it. That was pretty quick. Actually, felt that way anyway. So let me see. I used Tang by mistake in my mac and cheese. Oops. Daughter was crying, asking husband, "I gotta eat this." You know what? Peeing in space could be very messy. You know what? There was an astronaut one time I was watching, and they said, you see so many beautiful things in space. What was one of your most memorable? And he said, I know this sounds terrible, but when we ejected the pee into space, it immediately crystallizes and just shh. And he says, it's the most beautiful sight. I know. How's that? Hey, aloha, Andy, and gang. See you later. Okay, gang, right there. Brother, hey, enjoy your day, bro. We have to ask the composer. Oh, what is this? We have to ask the composer. Oh, to make the song? I don't know. Well, speaking of songs, gang, it is time to play You Know What. And, what happened here? Oh. Sorry. And clicked the wrong one. We're going to play a heavy on Hawaiian style, click some avatars, come back and say aloha. Okay, so thanks for being here. If you got a hele during the, the avatar clicking, and here we go.
Sounds island wide, heavy on Hawaiian style. Gather round, come hear the sound coming at you from all around. Heavy on Hawaiian style. Heavy, I'm heavy on Hawaiian style. I'm heavy on Hawaiian style. Ka'ava CD. We got the music covered already. Okay, let's swing by the kitchen. That's right, the kitchen. I play lunch. Hit out the whole little bit. West Side. Archie and the boys out there. They're heavy on Hawaiian style. Oh yeah. Catch some waves, go home. Enjoy that day, brother. Aloha.
There you go, gang. Thanks for being here again. And yes, we will be. This is Friday, so we will be back at Tree Turtles, 3:30 Hawaii time on Facebook and YouTube. And again, every morning right here on Twitch at 6 a.m. Okay, and I'm going to hit this button and see if it actually ends the show. I know yesterday everybody went, bro, you still on, can see you. So if I hit this button and not end the show, got to do a manual, but wouldn't be the first time, huh? Thanks, I'll spock you later.